The Mailbox Rule. Counting days in court when you're sued for debt. Brought to you by Kenneth Chabert at yourlegallagout.com. Your advantage if you're being sued by debt collectors. I often suggest that you do things within a certain amount of time. For example, I suggest that you file a motion to compel within 10 days of receiving something, say. Or the court will tell you to do something within 10 days, or the rules will give you 10 days to do something. Well, you need to be aware of the way the court counts days. It's not necessarily like a calendar. Look under your state's rules of civil procedure and find the day counting section, or the time counting section. You want to know how weekends are counted, for example. In some jurisdictions, if the order requires you to do something within 7 days, weekends do not count at all. For some jurisdictions, this number may be higher, and sometimes it may be lower. 5 days or 10 days. Weekends don't count. For all jurisdictions of which I'm aware, if it's for 30 days, weekends do count, except that if the date something is due on is on Saturday or Sunday or a holiday, it's actually due on the next business day after. And then there is the mailbox rule. The mailbox rule used to say that if something was sent by mail, i.e. if you received discovery from the other side by first-class mail, you added 3 days to the amount of time you had to respond. The time was added to the day the thing was put in the mail. Because remember that in the case of first-class mail, service occurs when you put the letter into the mail. Add 3 days to that date and then start counting. Counting starts on the next day after you put it into the mail. Drop it in the mail Monday. Tuesday is the first of 33 days that they have, say, to answer discovery. Got it? What about email? In some jurisdictions, you can serve stuff by email. Does the 3-day rule apply there? Probably not, but check your rules of civil procedure to find out. This is something you definitely want to know because it can make a lot of difference. Make sure you learn and remember how days are counted in the law. Look at your rules of civil procedure and your local rules of civil procedure. They'll tell you. You may not consider this video or anything I say in this or any video as legal advice. I cannot give you legal advice, but I do know the legal process and debt law very well. So use what I say as a source of information and apply your own judgment to your case. To get more help on fighting debt collectors and their lawsuits, go to yourlegallagout.com. Get my litigation manual and forms, and defend yourself from the debt collectors.